Welcome back to another episode of HWISERS, where we talk about a big little thing at HWIS. I'm Ethan, and today we're going to talk about a small casual topic, the rest of our lives. That's right, college. The magical place where you supposedly find yourself, but also somehow lose your sleep schedule, your sense of time, and occasionally your laundry. Let's start with the first big question. How will college be different from high school? Academically, socially, and emotionally. Well, academically, I'm expecting it to feel like high school, but on steroids. In high school, teachers chase you for missing assignments. In college, professors just watch you walk off like a cliff and said, interesting choice. Socially, it's exciting but a little scary. No more friends group formed by home run sitting charts. Now it's up to me to meet people, which means pretending to be social while silently panicking about small talk. And emotionally, let's say I'm preparing for the occasional why did I choose an AM class existential crisis. Now, the big shift. How do I move from a high school mindset to a college mindset? In high school, success feels like following instructions, do the homework, pass the test, repeat. But in college, it's more about independence. No one's going to remind me to study or sleep or eat vegetables. So the shift for me is about ownership. Realizing that I'm not just doing things because I have to, but because I want to grow, both academically and personally. Also, learning how to survive without Google Classroom. That's going to take courage. Next up, how do I plan to balance academics, social life, and self-care? In theory, it's easy. Time management, discipline, and setting boundaries. In reality, it will probably look like finishing an essay at 2 a.m. while eating instant noodles. But honestly, balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It's knowing when to work hard, when to rest, and when to dance in your room because you finally submitted that paper. Then there's emotional readiness. I'll admit, I do have some fears. Getting homesick, feeling lost, or realizing I've been using the wrong side of the laundry detergent bottle all semester. But I think the key to overcome that is resilience. Taking things one step at a time, asking for help when I need it, and remembering that everyone else is figuring out too. Even the people who look like they have it all together are probably just pretending, like me. And finally, what kind of person do I hope to become by the end of freshman year? Honestly, someone confident enough to fail, brave enough to try again, and mature enough to laugh about both. I hope I'll come out more independent, more curious, and more sure of what I love, or at least sure of how much caffeine my body can handle. So yeah, college might be overwhelming, but it's also an opportunity, a chance to build, explore, and reinvent ourselves. And who knows, maybe in between the chaos, we'll actually enjoy the ride. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.